What struggles do you have with aging? On March the 6th, I turned 68 years young. Should I be worried about a thumbnail? At this stage of the game, being in this moment in time and still alive, I should be the thumbnail, especially after the pandemic. Who really? A thumbnail at age 68? Come on. Staying healthy and living my best quality of life is more important. I think I will call myself Healthcare Agent 68. So when I show up in your feeds and your shorts, you'll be familiar with who I am. There's that question again. How old are you? I get asked that a lot because I'm fascinated with all the things that are happening in this moment in time and in the future. I struggle with people around my age because they're stuck back in the day. I struggle with young adults who don't seem to move forward and appear to be stuck in a time warp. And a lot of that is not their fault because that has to deal with a lot of the things that their parents went through, and those issues haven't been settled, and so that keeps the younger people caught in a time warp also. I really struggle with people who are caught up in so much toxicity that they don't seem to live very long. When the pandemic came, it listed any person 60 plus had any pre-existing condition was out. This was repeated over and over again. I talked to so many OGs, and they stated, where you been? They've been feeling that way. One guy told me, even on his job, a person told him, shouldn't you be at the old folks' home? You taking up space. Somebody young could have your job. Oh, what? Wow, was it time for the marathon runners to take a back seat that they had ran their last race? I don't think so. Even when you go to the doctor, it made you feel as though you're old anyway. The doctor really don't have time to listen to what you have to say. Go in the doctor's office and start trying to tell them how you feel. They will cut you off. You'll be leaking blood everywhere. And 15 minutes is not enough time to tell a doctor what's really bothering you. You mess around and your blood pressure go up, and now you're prescribed some blood pressure medication for something that you didn't have. And they never did take any of the medication away that you had, and you were feeling better. You just wasn't going to get better. I thought the end game was to get you off medication and that you could go to nutrition for your source of healing. I guess that's not the doctor's deal. Just to keep you on that weasel wheel. So the doctors are in their office singing Jade's famous song, which I like Jade, but I just didn't like their record. They're singing Jade's 1, 2, 3, your time is up. I don't think so. Which brings me to all the pills that the young vibrant people are taking and throwing away their lives. I didn't expect to see so many young people die from senseless death. Money is the new king in town, and none of the sprints in reference to the young that's running a short-lived race, they seem to be out. They didn't want to take care of their health. I've asked people, ask me, aren't you tired of being here? Haven't all the people in your sector died? What? Don't you want to call it a day? No, I don't, because I got so much to learn. I just couldn't believe I was being asked those questions. I love visiting people on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. I love responding to the content creators' comments. You know, I had a group of content creators that even let me come up on their format, and they didn't treat me like I was some old crazy lady. You know, they treated me with a lot of dignity and respect, and I learned a lot from those content creators. And I will shout them out. Yes, I will. Shout out to Gail at Night. Shout out to The Intentional Millionaire. Shout out to the Lead Attorney. Shout out to Suzette Speak, and many more content creators. You know, shout out to the Lioness of Videography. I love all you guys, and thank you for being so kind to me. Well, I'm learning and I'm reading constantly, and I like communicating with younger people that have their head in the right place. I like listening to music and taking pictures and images of new things around my environment. I love just learning new fashion. There's so much for me to learn. I'm learning about podcasting, and that's a lot. Even video editing, that's a lot. I did not come to YouTube to wage a war. I came to share my life experience and especially my health experiences with all the young YouTubers. Because of the mistakes I made with my health, I sincerely hope that you don't make them with your health. And I figured that if I had any information that could help you be better in your health journey, I would absolutely share. I want you all to reach my age and even older. I remember I did this video and I did it on Takeoff when he passed away. And I had to go over to UPS and I made some copies. And in those copies, I couldn't believe the 31 pages and not one person on that page was my age, hadn't reached 68. I was trying to figure out, what is this, ETD, estimated time of death? Because a lot of the younger people seem like they check out by 50. That's it. I'm not living past 50. I'm done. So that was kind of really scary. And even after that, DJ Twitch had passed away. And that was sad. He was so talented. But we've had so many younger, talented people pass away, just senseless deaths. Toxicity is another danger for one's health. Hanging out with toxic people or wanting to be validated by toxic people who don't validate themselves. That's really dangerous. What do you think you're there for? You're there to worship them. They're the church. You don't need to go see T.D. Jakes. Nope, you don't. And the sad thing is, you're their tool. You're their instrument. But I hope you can break out of that. I hope all the young people on YouTube realize it is not all about money. Invest in your health. Invest in yourself. Invest in your community, your time, your mental strength, and most of all, respect yourself. I cannot tell you how much I have learned from the YouTube community and all the other social media outlets. I did not have this information years ago, and I hope the young and the OGs take advantage of the factual information and the technology that's being used today. If you just be thankful and grateful for what you have and not always not pressing upon what somebody else have, that will lengthen your longevity. And make sure that your financial and spiritual, your mental and social health is all intact. Love yourself and appreciate the little things in life, and greater things will be added. And don't get caught up on worrying about somebody being ahead of you, because one day you'll be ahead. And that being ahead will be on your time frame. So what I have to say today is, I want you all to realize how important life is. And I want to see you aging. I want to see you reach 68. I want to see you reach Betty White's age, which was 99, or the Queen's age, which was 96. Aging isn't so bad. Aging is only terrible when you are not healthy, when you don't care about your health, when you're taking care of everybody else except for yourself. That's when aging becomes terrible. So, if you like this video, subscribe. If you don't like it, subscribe. Hey, subscribe. I made it to 68. I realize for every second, every minute, every hour in the day is my future. And I want you all to realize that too. I want you to live your best life with clarity and continue to keep living. So, are you struggling from aging? Or are you struggling from just living? And once again, I'm Linda Ballard, 68 years young, and I'm learning new things, and that will keep me younger. So once again, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you around. As a matter of fact, I'll see you around as healthcare agent number 68.